We can get that question in.
Sum up. Go ahead, Larry. Could you sum up how the feeling is around this team right now as you get, I guess, a couple weeks away from playing?
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine right now. Feel me? Offense, defense, pushing to be the best we can be, iron sharpen iron, and that's our attitude going into every practice, every meeting. Just to make ourselves the best player as possible to be a better team.
Rashan, how does this year's offensive line? How is it different from last year's offensive line?
Confidence. They working as a unit, and you could tell in practice, communication is a lot better, and I love going against them, iron sharpen iron, especially when you're in the trenches and, going against offensive line, defensive line, that's where you sharpen up, and offensive and defensive line, set the mode as a team, set the standard, and that's what we've been doing.
Sean, Ben said it's pretty hard to go against you we were asking him about the O-line improvement, said it's pretty hard to go against you for 4 plays in a row. From your perspective, are they putting up a little bit more of a fight? Is it more difficult?
Oh yeah, I see an attitude where offensive line, they lose a rep. Oh yeah, come on, run it back. So you see the hungry, you see they want to get better, and as a defensive lineman, I love going against offensive linemen like that. I love not winning every rep and them wanting to compete. When I do win a rep, they want to come back, compete again. So I love that attitude about the defensive line, and Ben been doing a great job of pushing that attitude along with others.
So is there something different that they're doing? Is it like technique-wise? I mean, what are they doing that's allowing them to win more reps now?
Just stay hungry and just them studying film. You can tell they study film, and especially when you come out to practice, you just gotta watch out what you're doing certain moves, because I did that move. Now they go watch film and they come back and they're able to counter that move. So just working extra moves and just them in the film room, I could tell just their aggression to be great. And that's everybody pushing each other to be great, because we want to be that team. We want to be that team everybody talks about. So we're just working for that right now.
How difficult a quarterback is Shea to defend?
Shea, there's not much you can say about him. He could do everything you want him to do. He expands plays. So you got to watch your rush lanes. And he could throw the deep ball. So playing against him is just playing against a quarterback that could do everything: run the ball, throw the ball, anything. So he's everything you need in one.
How much trouble is he giving you guys?
You guys shade out. We contain him. He busts plays open, but it's a good battle. But as our defense, we hold our defense to a certain standard. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you he's running all over our defense and things like that.
Rashan, how do you feel about the class of guys you came up in with a couple years in? A lot of guys in big roles, a few who aren't here anymore.
Our class, 2016 class, that was a big class. We came in a mindset that we want to be great, and now since I feel everybody in 2016 class is contributing or starting. So having that mindset of being great, that has not changed. It even got better to increase ourselves. We want to be the #1 defense in the nation. Just talking on the defensive side of the ball, we want to be everything. We want to lead in all categories, and that's what we're doing. We're pushing each other to be the best we can every day. And if I see something I don't like, I'm gonna speak up, and vice versa for everybody on the defense. Coach Brown, all the players, it's just that type of love. You see something you don't like, then say it, and it will be fixed, so corrected. So that's the type of mindset we got. With the 2016 class, everybody just hungry and expect greatness out of everybody, and you see that, especially for offensive guys. They expect us to be great, we expect them to be great, and just that battle going back and forth, and I love it.
If a guy leaves, whether it's for a reason good or bad, anybody, is it harder when it was a guy who was a part of your class?
Yeah, but in college, they got leave for their reason, whatever it might be. But we gotta keep moving on. We can't have a setback, and everybody be emotionally drained. Of course, it hurts because you came in with that person, but it's time to move on because we expect great things out of all of us.
Rashan, the past few years, defensive line, you've been one of the best in the country. A lot of 8-9 guys every year since you've been in here. Can you describe just the development of the defensive line, and what is it specifically that makes, for lack of a better term, what makes it so good? I mean, I know Greg Madison coaching. I mean, what is the one thing that's really has this D-line at that elite level?
I'm not gonna say just one thing. Of course, Coach Matty, he's not gonna let you be average. He knows your potential. He's gonna push you every day to get that out of you. And us as a D-line, we expect great from everybody, even the young guys coming up. So just pushing each other to be great because we have a lot to hold, you know, coming from, you know, great defensive lines in the past. You know, that's just something you step on Michigan and you're a defensive lineman, you have future behind it, you have, you know, history, and you have to hold that. So, you know, like I said, just like wearing that wing helmet, it's a history about that. Just joining that defensive line is a history that you have to uphold and you have to play to. And we know that, and we just pushing to be the best defensive line that we ever have. And just having that mindset is push you to be the great person you can be, and just go hard every play and just craft what you have to be the best person.
Don mentioned, he said that Aiden Hutchinson was coming around and that he figured he was leaning toward that Aiden would probably be ready. I mean, what have you seen out of Aiden? Are there a couple other young guys that are turning heads a little bit?
Yeah, talking about Aiden, he's great. He's a great kid. Come in, hard worker, you know, ask me questions. He's tied to my hip, so that's my little brother right now. So I got him under my wing, but hard worker, you know, big guy, 6'6", 270 plus. So he a big guy, but yeah, he's hard working, gives his all every play, and he's not scared to ask a question. He's not scared to ask a question. Some young guys are scared to ask a question. That's not him. That's not in his character. So, and he wants to be great. He feels the pressure to be great now. He's pushing to be great now. So I like it.
Rashan, you go against the right side mostly, right? Most of
You asking me?
Yeah. Usually you line up with it, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So on the right side, when you go up against the right tackle, who are the guys you're going against, and what have you seen from those guys?
Right tackle it's been Ryan. Some young guy. Forgot his name. Forgot his name. 73 though, but 73. My bad. I don't know his name, but he's a young guy. He's a freshman.
Jalen Mayfield.
Yeah, there you go, Mayfield. Whew, there you go. Mayfield's been working, but those been the two at right side right now.
Rashan, go ahead.
At what level is your game right now? Where do you feel you are?
My level, my
Yeah,
game.
where do you think you've taken it since end of last season?
You know, physically, got better, got stronger with the new strength staff. Been eating better, you know, and just working on the little things. You know, everything I wanted to make perfect. So every day I go out there, you know, when it comes to my step, hand placement, pass rush, and just working, being a better leader because I have young guys to bring along. And you know, my game is right where it needs to be, but it's going to turn up. It's going to turn up. So I'm right in my comfort zone. I'm right where I know what I need to do and things I need to get better at, and I see things to, you know, make me that great player. But you know, it's just consistency right now. Just being consistent with everything. But you know, I'm loving how I'm you know, more than myself, and I'm loving how everybody wants me to be the best player with Coach Matty, Chase Winovich. Basically, my starting four line, the whole defense, offense. You know, I just like how, you know, I'm coming in, just, you know, head down, just trying to work to be that player that I know I could be.
So you see things better now?
Yeah.
Those are new glasses, right?
Yeah, you know, new glasses, you know, contacts. So I got new eyes on the field. So it's a good feeling.
Has that changed? I mean, you changed your lens, right? I mean, you've got a different.
Oh yeah.
But you can see better now, apparently, right?
Yeah, see a lot better. Like
you-
I'm wearing contacts now, so you know I'm able to see the field more. So that's a big deal for me too.
A lot different than last year.
A lot different.
Was it blurry last year, or what was it not quite clear?
I don't know how to say it. I've been playing football since the 7th grade without glasses, so I know how to play football. But now it's like a different vision. Like now I can see how I feel, how I see off the field. Now I see that on the field. So it's weird.
What finally caused you to go get your eyes?
You know, just talking to my mom and just talking to my family, then talking to my coaches. I feel like I had to step outside my comfort box with getting contacts, and you know, making that move. I could definitely see a lot better, and I wish I would have done that earlier. Yeah.
Did it take you a couple of days to get used to them, a couple of weeks to get used to them?
With contacts, for me, it was. I still don't like them now, but it's something that I need to do to play how I want to play. So I could say I'm still not used to them, but it's something that I need to play how I need to play.
Did you try goggles or anything like that? Was that prescription?
I tried goggles in high school my freshman year, and I felt that looked goofy. And they kept fogging up, so I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
Rashan, going back to the Aiden thing, when you got in here, you were never afraid to ask questions. You were always one of those guys. I mean, that, you know, as with Chris Wormley, for instance, how much did Chris rub off on you? I know we asked you that last year, but how much are you rubbing off on Aiden right now? Do you see any of your personality in him?
Yeah, Aiden's a quiet guy. Quiet guy came in as a quiet guy, but he's opening it up day by day. You know, talking. You know, it's fun seeing him talking. My relationship and his relationship is kind of on that big brother, Chris Wormley, how I was my freshman year. So I'm trying to be that big brother to him, and you know, it's shaping out to be that type of relationship. So I'm loving it. And in terms of likeness as Aiden, coming hard to work. You know, not a cocky kid. You know, everything that he wants to be perfect how I was as a freshman. But you know, I'm letting him know. If you mess up on something, short memory, come back and let's work on it. Work on me with things after practice. And he's been doing that. He's been taking the steps to be a great person and a great player. So I love it.
How well do you know Brendan Winbush and some of the guys at Notre Dame?
I know Brandon. I played him in high school. He's the reason why I don't have a state championship. So that's what I'm gonna say.
So a little bit
All
of
right, guys.
motivation factor.
Hey, guys,
then
we
first?
gotta get him moving. He's got a meeting.
Is that in the back of your mind a little bit, maybe on September 1st?
You'll see September 1st. I don't want to talk about it too much.
Have you ever lost to contact yet on the field?
Not
Popped
yet.
out?
Not yet.
It's coming.
Back to